Welcome back, guys. I actually forgot what I was going to be doing today, but I think we were going to try to go back to... Oh no, we need to make our way to Anne Orlando and visit a Lord of Cinder. But first, just want to make sure that you're kind of aware. I don't know if any of you guys have watched the previous live session or not. It is recorded, and it is on my channel. We no longer have Yuria here after we didn't comply with the assassination of Henri, or Henri, however you want to pronounce their name. So Yoel's body is still here. I don't really know why, because I don't know, the NPC character is only here for a brief amount of time, and then Yuria shows up only and only if the player character has at least 5 dark sigils, an accumulation of curse, through Yoel drawing strength out of the character, allowing you to pretty much level up any of their stats. And then after, I think it's I don't know if it's depending on the location that you reach, but after 5 times, Yoel here is no longer with us, and Yuria appears and talks to you about deception among other NPC non-playable characters, and tries to get you to do naughty things. Naughty. Courage. Your hair. And actually, since we're not really talking to Yuria anymore, nor do we see her, and we're still hollow, we're going to try and change that here real quick. By talking to this lovely blind woman who can see us do a gesture, and she will reply by doing the same, not the same gesture, but
welcome home, speak.
Doing such things. Okay, let's see what happens. What? I don't have that kind of soul. How does that... That does... I am... How... 581,722 souls. How do I even get that much? Is that because I've collected that many before? If I had collected like fewer, would it be fewer? I see you smiling ever so briefly. Anyways, not too sure how that's gonna pan out. I know, I don't know. I have no idea if we're gonna ever even heal the dark sigil. I don't know that we can really do anything with it. We can't use it, discard it, what have you. We'll never heal. There's a tale told of a firekeeper who returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to a bearer of the curse. So who's the firekeeper that returned and... That kind of sucks that we can't heal the dark sigil, because we don't have 581,722 souls, which is bogus. It's bogus. But anyways, let's see. We don't need those on. I've considered messing around with some other builds and, you know, Fashion Souls ideas, and actually I upgraded the Great Club because I thought it'd be pretty cool to try and use some of these other weapons that we have here, and I think today we'll be doing that. So instead of using our regular longsword plus 10, we're going to try something a little different. Let's see, we might we can't really upgrade that. Maybe we will actually try out these fists here. I've never really used like actual hand-to-hand combat melee like this, but we will try it. We will definitely try it. Against these Silver Knights in Anne Orlando, because we're just that daring. Not too sure what it's even gonna be like, to be honest. Never, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of Titanite scales. I think we can buy them now that I think about it. Because we were able to buy Twinkling Titanite and Titanite scales. So for the boss weapons like this one that I have, the Demon's Fist. Oops. We can actually upgrade that boss weapon. And I fat roll? No way. 45. We're not that heavy. Oh crap. I don't want to get rid of that. Especially with hit. Both of you guys? Okay. I gotta like lure one of them. Okay. Come on over. I wonder if we can backstab with this, even though that doesn't make sense. Ooh, we can summon a dark. Nope. And you're 20? 221. Holy sh. Nope. We are not. Move a little faster. That is that. That's pretty interesting. I've never. I mean, I say move fast, but we were able to like maneuver out of the way a lot faster because of the sword for some reason. Dude, these fists are not strong as I thought they might have been. However, I think if we were a certain class or anything like that, it'd be a little different. Dude, holy crap, we... What the hell? We were doing so good too. Like, we were whooping. Booty. Jabooty. And now we're no longer embered. Or, yeah, we're not embered anymore. Can I? No, I'm still fat rolling. How heavy are these? Compared to like the longsword. I'm gonna try this again. I challenge you with my clapping flaming hands. Come on. There you go. bullshit. Nope. Nope. Dude. It staggers them briefly, but it doesn't do that much of a stagger amount. Oh. Okay, SA. Oh my gosh, you almost got me there. Nope. I keep trying to block with the shield that is not equipped. But I'm sorry, that's like, although I was doing like great damage. Dude, these gauntlets are fantastic if you have the endurance for them. If you don't, then you're kind of screwed. Like it doesn't work as well as you would think. And let's see, what else should we try? I want to use Vort's hammer. Hey, we're definitely gonna fat roll with this, but we're just trying out new things here. See what we can accomplish with these boss weapons. And smackdown, son. What? 173 with an R2? Maybe if I charge it more. Come on. Dang. What? Ooh. Proof of Concord capped, huh? Well, I will say that, what is it? What does this weapon do? It gives you perseverance and a boost poise. No wonder we were able to push through that. Actually, we'll try the Wolf Knight sword, because we haven't tried a sword yet. Just yet. So we're going to go through that real quick. And there's one more knight, and he's red eye. So he's berserk mode, if you will. Oh yeah, that's right. We'll get to that in a moment, actually. Yeah, we know. Or rather, I know. I don't know about you guys. Okay, man. 240. 187. 99. 98. Actually, I really like the moveset for the two-handed. Yeah. What you know about that? We don't want to die here. Not like this. Nope. Who are you even trying to attack? And then I think we'll try it. Nope. Nope. Bad idea. I was gonna take a shield and... Shit. We just barely got away with that. Can you like stop with the lightning thing? Like, dude. Oh my gosh. My last one. Alright, dude. Okay. Now that that's over with, I don't know that we're gonna try anything. I'm not too fond of using heavy weapons because they take so much time and they don't really give me a whole lot of maneuverability. Maybe we'll use Anri's sword for this. Sword precious to Anri, another enkindled, the dullest type of blade found in the ruined land of Astora. Only it was once the sword of an earnestly noble figure, and its attacks are boosted by that elusive essential property unique to humans, luck. So, we may use that. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used this. It's just like a regular sword. And it is small. It's not really... I don't know. No, we'll use a heavy sword. Can we still roll? No. Dang it. And I really don't want to put on Havel's ring, but we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to put on the special rings. And let's see. Boost stamina recovery against dark magic. I'll have to keep that one in mind. This one should be fire damage, lightning damage. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call that was about ordering some things online and it didn't fit on a car, so I'll have to try and return that, but I'll deal with that a little later. And this summon sign requesting cooperation is actually for a very special somebody. Answer Anri of Astora's call for cooperation and be summoned as a phantom. We will do our best.
Ah, I thought it might be you. Then I'm afraid Horace... No, became the best of my resolve. Please, make me straight.
But as you may have guessed, Anri is one of the two children who escaped the clutches of Aldrich. At least that's what I believe. I don't know that that's the reality of it. What? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, because we already killed them in our world. But Aldrich, Saint of the Deep in Anri's world, is only in Anri's world, apparently. And when you defeat Aldrich in her world, it doesn't count for
I
yours.
thought it might be. Then I'm afraid Horace...
Brought Aldrich down. And now at this point, when you reach the second phase, Aldrich will be aflame. Oh, I forgot about that. Slightly more difficult. Fire.
I owe this to you. Thank you. Truly. Horace, we've done it. We really have.
We always got your back, Anri. Because we care about you. Such a good ending for them. However, if I remember correctly, I read somewhere else that you can actually see Anri elsewhere in the game, and they are hostile towards you, which is very saddening for me, because I like Anri. They're the coolest. And it seems like they have the worst of luck, considering that Anri's weapon is luck-based. So, I mean, they lose Horace. Oh, man. If anyone's played the first Dark Souls, and you've reached Anor Londo in the first game, you might know who this is. This is a very sad sight indeed. He was the giant blacksmith who existed in Anor Londo to create the godly weapons, or rather boss weapons, if you had their souls and ranked up enough power on certain types of regular weapons to make it happen. But as we can see, our friend here is no longer here. And we reach for his giant skull. It is said that the giant blacksmith of Anor Londo was once the blacksmith of the gods. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for lightning, simple, and chaos infusion. That's strange. Chaos infusion. I would imagine if we were to get like any type of coal to use infusions for chaos gems or something, that it would be found in the smoldering lake and not here in Anor Londo, but alas, here we are, and we pay our respects to a dear good friend. I wonder what that message says, though. I don't mean to defile your body, buddy, but I gots to know. And actually, let's see. How many arrows do we have? We might do a range battle, because we have quite a few enemies in here that I'm not too keen on facing. You're telling me, man. You are telling me. It's very dark in here. As you can see. Oh. Got a couple of sorcerer friends there. And they look very familiar now, don't they? You guessed it there, the Deacons of the Deep. Question is, what are they doing here in the City of Gods? Granted, you know, Irithyll is just down the way where he faced off with Pontiff Sullivan in the church. So, question is, why are they here? My reasoning is to think that this was the City of Gods, and then at one point Pontiff Sullivan and Aldrich seized the City of Gods. Ergo, how Aldrich became the Devourer of Gods. Now, some of you may guess or may wonder, who did he devour? Or she devour? Or it devour? Appearance-wise, very much Gwendolyn, since Gwendolyn cannot be found here in Anor Londo. What does this say? Visions of above, huh? Oh, God. Why? Just get out of here with this crap. Get out of here. Well, I guess we can use our single lightning bolt. Since that thing is huge. It's massive. Extremely massive. I wonder how much damage it does. Oh. I thought he was gonna, like, fall on in front of us and we were gonna have to fight it. But I guess it's down there somewhere. I'm gonna pull out the torch, actually. Can't see shit. I don't think we can see him from up here. Nope. We can see those guys. Clear as day, almost. Clear as foggy London night. Oh, we got a couple more over there too. But don't worry, we're not going to go there. We're going to see if we can make it to the rest of Anor Londo. Ah, I forgot. We cannot explore the rest of Anor Londo like this. Do you guys mind? I'm trying to do some stuff over here. Can they can't hit me. Which is perfect, because now I can hit them. We don't have many of these. Because I really don't want to fight them right now like this. because I have no Estus flask whatsoever. I know this is kind of boring for anyone watching out there. It's not as exciting as up close combat. Did he fall? He totally fell on his ass. Serves you right. For shooting fire at me. Fight me like a man. Fight me like a deacon. Just kidding. Don't fight me at all. But my belief is that Pontiff Sullivan had some idea of doing something throughout all locations in the game. Like I've mentioned earlier in some of the recorded playthroughs that he has some hand in everything. I don't know if that's true or not, like entirely, but it seems like he's manipulated the world around here in a number of ways. The question is, why? What does he gain from doing this? Making Aldrich, Saint of the Deep, become a god, a lord? What does he gain? It doesn't make sense. Unless he decided that sooner or later he was going to overthrow Aldrich. But I don't see that happening, seeing as how he kind of praises him a lot. So it doesn't answer that question, but it slightly gives me some idea and hope of what to look for if and when I buy the DLC. I could just buy the DLC right now, I suppose, but oh, that butt scratch though. Oh, this means we're out of arrows. Regular arrows, that is, Joshua. Where'd you go? Oh, okay, you're down there. In the head. In your head. Now we get moonlight arrows. Ooh. Actually, magical arrows said to have been used by the Dark Moon Knights. Imbued with silver light, these arrows inflict magic damage. It is said that long ago the god of the Dark Moon, Gwendolyn, wielded these arrows with a matching golden bow. And this is true, depending on two things. In the first game, you can face off with Gwendolyn, only if you destroy the illusion that Gwendolyn has made. Do we give that an appraisal? Because they were right. There was some crazy thing up there that's freaking me out. Anyway, so Gwendolyn had like this thing going on here in Anor Londo that kind of shaped Anor Londo in the first game. Like it was all a big hoax, so to speak. Made everything look fantastic and nice when really the reality of Anor Londo was not that. However, I don't know that I'll be doing that in the first game. I can't stream the first Dark Souls because for some reason the PSN, PlayStation Network, or PlayStation 3 doesn't really work that well. I don't know why that is. I think it just might be something that they did but never fixed. I don't really know. What I do know is if I do get it for Hidden Path Ahead, huh? For what? Wait, what is that shiny thing down there? Did we even get that? No, hang on a moment. It just might be the lighting, but 135 appraisal is a hidden path, huh? Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I meant to do this to see if you're being a liar or not. Oh, they make sound when you drop them. Yeah, I don't think that's a hidden path. Nope. I'm not buying that crap. I mean, I could look it up to confirm, but I don't think so. Can we go through here? No. This is one door we can't actually get to, which is strange. I mean, it's here, but we can't access it. This is just for show. What is the whole point of it? Decided to make us think that we could access it. Cheap thrill right there. That's some crap. Truck. Living lightning and Caesar Kush. Maybe we'll summon some of these folks, and we'll definitely summon the Sunbro because, well, they get sunlight medals when summoned and being used in assistance. I don't see the other signs though. Unless there's all fade, but I mean, you know, what can you do? We're just trying to help out our fellow friends online. Because I know it ain't easy trying to get those sunlight medals and all those covenant items. Surprised I don't get invaded around here. Dang, Kush, take your time. Don't worry, I'm right here. Where are you going? Oh, are you going the other side to do what? I mean, we could take out the deacons of Jeep over here, but you might be trying to avoid it so we can rush to the boss area? That's what I'm assuming, I don't know. Could be right, could be wrong. Wait, did he just jump down? Boy, he sure did. see it. Mm-hmm. First energies. Alright, I guess it's time. Did you guys get summoned again? Sorry for swearing, but dude, that was... man. Oh man. Oh my gosh, why? Why? It's my first attempt with Aldrich. Maybe I should start using something a little different instead of that. We're not using any pyromancies. No, I don't think we'll use them. If we were, we would just use that ring instead. Which we'll try. Or we can still roll. No names just yet, but we'll see. I guess we'll try and face Aldrich just by ourselves. Those arrows are actually what Gwendolyn used to use. Actually, there's the theory that because Aldrich devoured the gods, or a god, or a couple of gods, it makes sense that he might have devoured not only Gwendolyn in appearance, but Nito, the first of the dead, because of his body, as well as the fact that he uses... what is it? Kind of a similar weapon, but he changed it into a lance. At least that's what I'm getting from this. Because he has the bow and arrows of Gwendolyn, as well as the appearance and dark magic use. But has some appearance and recollection, not recollection, but pieces of Nito that first dead. So it kind of like gives this idea that he might be, or he might have devoured Nito. Which slightly makes sense as to why devourer of gods, not devourer of God, of a god. hitbox. Okay. Third time was the charm, I guess. We don't want to do that. We want to read The Soul of Aldrich. When Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. But what made him think that he could devour all the gods, though? That's the thing. Because Gwyn doesn't exist in this world. Wait a minute. I received something else, didn't I? Unless I'm mistaken. I thought I just received something else. Could be wrong though. Was it a ring? No, that doesn't make sense. Either way, I guess we can get rid of that. Towards Pontus left eye. We'll substitute that with the covetous silver ring, because we need souls, dang it. We need the souls. And cool items. Could this be God? Be a god? Well, there's no statue of it. So. What? Am I one of the gods of Anor Londo? I don't think so. This is a statue of Gwyn, the First Lord. First one to leap the flame, and then this is a statue of what we believe is to be Guinevere. Doesn't really... There's not much talk about Gwyn's wife. Or if he had a wife. I'm pretty sure he did, but there's a lot of discussion with Guinevere and everything. Oh, actually, one thing that someone had noticed before in this general area known as Aldrich's Keep, I suppose, is the corpses and the blood everywhere. Like, look at all these skeletons. It's kind of creepy. Actually, this is like one thing that FromSoft does, and in my opinion, very well, is that they have this creepy, like, really deep, in-depth idea of something that's very scary and realistic. Because they did that elsewhere in the first game. They didn't do it here because this stuff didn't appear here before. And actually, there's something here. Sun Princess Ring. Actually, what we were using earlier for stamp gradually restores HP. Ring associated with Guinevere, Princess of Sunlight and eldest daughter of Gwyn, the First Lord. The ring vaguely warm, like a beam of sunlight, and gradually restores HP. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities and became a wife and mother, raising several heavenly children. Now, in the first game, when you get a ring from the Princess of Sunlight, Guinevere, it talks about how she left Anor Londo with other deities and married a particular someone named, I think it was like Flame God Flan. It doesn't mention anything about children though, but in this case, it does mention that she raised several heavenly children. What does that mean? I'm not too sure what that means in terms of heavenly children. Does it mean that obviously she raised 7 heavenly children, but why mention it? Is it because those 7 heavenly children are here? Several heavenly children. Does that mean that they're possibly elsewhere in the game? Are they in a location that we're unaware of? Or are they some of the people that we've encountered? Aldrich is not one of them. Actually, it doesn't mention anywhere where Aldrich even comes from. Like whether or not Aldrich was from Anne Orlando or was from somewhere else. It just mentions that Aldrich devoured the gods and wanted to become somebody strong.
Oh, good blade of the dark moon. Welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
I actually don't know how many of these we've given her, but we've given her more than 10 because we earned the Dark Moon Ring. And I think 20
May I
leaves
pose thee a
you...
question? This tower, this prison, stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long unmoving. So, by what path didst thou here ascend? Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
I don't know if I should answer this, or if I have answered this. No, I cannot fly. Yeah, I can fly. Oh, the choices. So many choices. No, I'm not really concerned about the choices. I'm concerned about what she says if we say yes, I can fly. Whether or not she's going to want proof or something of the sort. But I think I've answered this before. But let's see what she says if I say yes, I can fly.
Oh my. I imagined it might be so. Then thou art a dragon? Or perhaps a crow? Well, whatever thou beest, thou'rt wondrous strange, yet strangely familiar, visitor.
Well, I guess she really likes us now. Notice how she mentioned dragon as well as crow. She's familiar with dragons. But the crow, in the first game, there was a type of enemy that was very crow-like. They were crow people, and they flew. Which kind of adds on to the theory that this is a different version of Priscilla, or a descendant of Priscilla, maybe, because we don't encounter any crows in this game that I can think of. But
the Dark Moon Knights were once led by my elder brother, the Dark Sun Gwendolyn. But he was stricken by illness, and leadership of the Knights fell to me. Then Sullivan wrongfully proclaimed himself pontiff, and took me prisoner. Oh, where could my dear brother be? If only he were here, I would be most pleased for ye both to meet, as most assuredly would he.
oh, dude. Okay, so that I forgot all about that, because it's actually mentioned in an item that we'll take a look at in a little bit, that Pontiff Sullivan claimed himself pontiff, or rather pope. That's essentially what pontiff means. He claimed himself pontiff after Gwendolyn disappeared, meaning that he was fed to Aldrich, and Aldrich devour Gwendolyn. So that adds on to pretty much everything else that was mentioned earlier about the appearance of Aldrich being very reminiscent to Gwendolyn. And my question is, why did Pontiff Sullivan keep her prisoner? Was it specifically to like hold her as a snack later for Aldrich, or was there something else going on? Because Seath the Scaleless is not in this game.
Long ago, our father Gwyn lived. Now, the fire is such that only Erdem take off so soon. May the dark moon watch over.
So that kind of adds on to the theory that she is somewhat relevant to Priscilla, but she mentions that she's the youngest sister to Gwendolyn, and I believe Gwendolyn was the youngest of Gwyn, because you have the firstborn, who is unnamed and unknown to us players. Then you have Guinevere, and then you have Gwendolyn. So my question is, where does she come from? Where does she come from in all of this? She branches off. She's a character that branches off from like various other characters, and she knows quite a lot. I don't know how or why she knows that much, but I don't know. There's something funky going on here. The funky town. The funky town. Painting Guardian's curved sword. That's actually another. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Anyway, what I was getting at is this furthers the idea, this finding these items in this general area in the prison tower furthers the idea that that Yorshka is Priscilla, or a descendant of Priscilla. Because, well, in the first game, in order to get to the painted world of Ariamis, where Priscilla is held, you have to actually make way to the painting, and the only way to get to the painting is through the Painting Guardians. Actually, let's read that real quick. Attire of the Painting Guardians, whose forms are described in the mythology of heretics. A smooth pale hood that deters magic. The hunchbacked teller of ancient tales describes unwanted souls who are unwelcome across the lands and are eventually drawn into a cold, painted world. Does it say the same thing for other attire? Yeah. But let's look at the painted sword. Where is it? I think it's this, yeah. Painting Guardian's curved sword. A weapon described in legends passed down amongst heretics, wielded by the Painting Guardians. Okay, that doesn't give us much. But, like I said earlier, this kind of gives way to the idea that... Okay, yeah, just... I landed, and then I landed again, and then I died. That's how that works. No. That was BS. We lost near 3,000 souls. So anyway, now... I don't know why they did that. Why they put Yorshka, or the captain of Lost Company, Yorshka, here. Because... they're only adding certain things, assuming that a lot of people who played Dark Souls never encountered some of these characters. Like, we would have never encountered Yorshka if we didn't know about the Hidden Path. So the player character, if unknowingly tried to figure a way to get over, never discovered the hidden path, they would have never known such a lore or such an idea of what? Where are my souls? No. Oh gosh, we gotta go all the way up and do that crap again? Again? That's kind of frustrating. It's very frustrating. Can't believe I had to go all the way back. So that we can hop on. What am I even doing? I am so stupid. We have this lovely ring here that prevents damage from falling, which I've never read. In the Age of Gods, or possibly just following it, an old cat was said to speak a human tongue with the voice of an old woman and the form of a fanciful immortal. I know exactly who they're talking about. Do you know who they're talking about? If you do, feel free to mention it in the comments here. If you don't, then I guess you're in good hands. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, where are my souls? Oh my gosh. They're way down there, huh? This sucks. Oh gosh, I thought I was gonna fall off and do that same crap again. Which is bull crap. Cause I made it. I don't think we can like just jump down from any height and survive, so I'm not gonna chance it with even if I have the ring on. Didn't like should have put a ring on it. I don't even listen to Beyonce. Because I don't know why. I just didn't really care to, I guess. I mean, she was in Destiny's Child and I thought she was great, but you know how that be. Wonder who the liar is. Anyway. Now I know where we need to go first, or I know where we need to go to continue the story, but I think we're gonna head back. So we're gonna head back to. Man, I can't. I know we have to go to Distant Manor to go to the next location, but I feel like I'm forgetting something somewhere. Oh yeah, Rosaria's bedchamber. We have to go to Rosaria's bedchamber. Huh? Oh, I'm so stupid. No wonder. Okay. We have a couple of things to do here when it comes to Rosaria here and our good friend Sirius of the Sunless Realm. But first, I think we're gonna... We can't reverse our hollowing because now we've reached a certain amount of souls that we cannot acquire just yet. We're gonna be here real quick for a couple of reasons. So we're gonna compose the soul of Aldrich, and I should read the ashes that we received. Oh, we have the soul and the ashes. I know that Connor here mentioned that I got a diamond. I don't know that we did, but I know we have cinders of a lord, cinders of a lord left by the devourer, god devourer Aldrich. Aldrich became a lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne and so took to devouring gods instead. Excuse me. So, he was disillusioned with his throne. What does that mean? That he realized being a lord was pointless? And that being a Lord of Cinder was just kind of meh compared to being a god?
Ah, well met. That at last returned. Knowst thou the name Anne of Astora? The brave girl left this as thanks.
And Restrees.
Though gave no elucidation. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Do you have any more to talk about when it comes to Anri?
Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker. Or should I say, Lord Slayer? Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms. For as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou...
Alright, dude. I had nothing new to say. Got it. Okay. We could get this, the Life Hunt site, which kind of is a good indicator to... Can you guess? Priscilla, she has the Life Hunt scythe in the first game. If you fight her and kill her and transpose her soul into a weapon, you get the Life Hunt scythe, which is a scythe that was very fearful for the gods. It was able to destroy the gods. She had that type of power, but she was hidden away or kept prisoner in the painted world of Ariamis. Miracle of Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Steals HP of foes using an illusory scythe. Aldrich dreamt as he slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In this dream he perceived the form of a young pale girl in hiding. This gives us the indication that, one, he in fact did devour Gwendolyn. But it talks about Priscilla. Young pale girl in hiding. So this also adds on to the idea that Gwendolyn knew about Priscilla being in the painted world of Ariamis. Which is strange. Because why the hell would he know about it? Unless he put her there, which is not what I believe, but... Anyway, Dark Moon Longbow. Longbow of Dark Moon Gwendolyn, who is gradually devoured by Aldrich. This golden bow is imbued with powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. Notice how each of the two items that we just now purchased with the soul of Aldrich cost 5,000. The scythe and the dark moon bow. Huh.
Now, heed this little warning from this little lord. Seek not the girl. She knoweth her fate, what will become of her upon her duty's end. She would not wish thee follow her.
Okay, what he was saying right there was, I believe, specifically for Henri, because at this point, now that we've completed her quest line, so to speak, she is gone hollow. she's gone mad, and she will be hostile if we try to encounter her. Which is sad because she's one of my faves. Actually, let's check out this bow here. See what it looks like. Pretty big bow. Yeah. Alright. That's it. Time for Sellsworn. I don't know about that. That's in the next game that the different character that I'm making. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. I almost sneeze and then I start yawning. What is that?
Ah, well, Matt. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
We gotta give you something, my dude.
My. The cold of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
We know deep down inside you're crying, my dude. It's okay to cry. We still love you. Scale for wait, I don't understand why this is Dragon Slayer. This is what the Silver Knights of Anor Londo use. I forgot where. Oh no, I found this elsewhere, but it requires Titanite scale, just like the Dark Moon longbow. It's not really a weapon of the gods, though, is it?
Pretty be careful.
I don't think we have any other important items to give to anybody just yet. However, we don't have that, do we? We don't have the red eye orb. That's what I was going to do next. If anyone remembers Ringfinger Leonard, he gave us the lift key actually. As part of the key item. Key to the underground lift. Key to the room of the lift that descends to the deepest dungeon in Lothric. A surviving dark wraith from the land swallowed by darkness is said to be held there. We have to actually go there first. It's no wonder I was messing up that quest line. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. I might actually have to go through this general area again. I might have missed a couple of things. I know we haven't taken down the dragon. How I did it the first time, I ended up using arrows, which we don't have. Let's use the Dragon Slayer arrows, but even then, Dragon Slayer. Oh. dude, they took off a good fraction of health. Holy crap. Oh, we need to take that rain off. Because we don't need it anymore. Ugh. Maybe I should take a nap. What do you got for us? Oh, okay. They kept the dark race down here, but why? And how did they capture it? Well, I guess I mean, look at all these knights that are dead. Because of one dark wraith. Are you to say a dark wraith is stronger than you? I wouldn't say that they are. Because we will take down this dark wraith with such ease. As I get cut in half. That's not what I came here for. Or is it because it's in my inventory? I didn't come here for your mask. I came here for the red eye orb. We've been deceived. Crap. Too much running. Or rather, inaccurate running. Can I stop? Help me a lot sooner if you had done that before. Heavy hitting. how much damage it's gonna do even. $48. Weak as hell. Oh, I can't use a great bow. Can't use a dragon bow. That's it. All out. We do have these. We're just gonna hey, we gotta equip it in the other hand. Otherwise we can't two-hand it. Like leave already? I feel like at this point we might as well I wonder. I don't know if we can even lock on. Yeah, I don't think I've recorded this section of it, but oh well. I know I have it. Yeah, we've already been over here. Why didn't I look at this before? Dang it. Waste my own time, 2017. Now I'm kind of curious as to if he's gonna well, we don't have it, do we? He's not up there. No, he is. Okay. Ringfinger Leonard.
Aha, you found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were no ordinary man. Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep. Now invade, and if you grow weary, come on.
Now he mentions Rosaria. Question is why? And actually, let's see. We don't have it. Well, it's here, but that's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for something else. Actually. There's something I should check out real quick. Handmade.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I?
Ah, there it is. Okay, so we have the regular green blossom that temporarily boosts to stamina recoveries. Green weed shaped like a flower temporarily boosts to stamina recovery speed. The undead legion of Farron are remembered for using this annual plant, normally found near clear water, to swing their mighty swords with abandon. Now, notice how many souls it costs. It costs 1,000 souls for just one. And now we have this other one that's for 10 souls. Budding green blossom. Green flower-shaped weed with small white blossoms. Large temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. The brief attached message suggests that it was a gift. Goodbye, dear grandmother. I will visit grandfather in the pit of hollows. And we will purchase that. We'll purchase it. Hey, we get Smo's set. And I think we have Smo's set. I'm not too sure. I don't think I bought it. But essentially it's grotesque armor associated with Smo, the last knight to stand in defense of the ruined cathedral. Boasts extremely high defense and can be domed by humans, but not without great difficulty. Because he's fat. It's massive. We've bought the Executioner armor set, so we're not going to talk about that one. And that's it, I believe.
Ashen One, be sure.
Now, we must make our way back to the Pit of Hollows. We will deal with you later, Leonard. Hmm. I don't see anything or anyone here. And there's still a hole up there. I do see a blood stain. Is it from fighting the great cursed wood? There's a lot of them. Unless, of course, this is kind of like a battleground for people to invade and kill somebody with. I mean, it's a big area. Why not? Do we use it? No, I don't want to use it just yet. I wonder if we look better now. Oh, we're back to normal. Yay! Do we still have our dark sigil? Yeah. I wonder if we'll look ugly later. I don't know. Kind of curious now. I think we're supposed to go somewhere else. But I'm not too sure. I guess we can go to Rosaria's bedchamber. Rosaria, what you doing, sexy girl? What you want? I guess he's not here still. Am I supposed to invade some area? I don't know what's going on with that. But she is still here. And we will only talk to her after we do something first. I don't know where she comes from, though. Like, it's kind of strange. Like, she's a NPC character from a different location. Or a different game, I should say. We'll try and see if her summon sign is elsewhere. Why isn't he throwing any spears? Relatively easy. And they're doing a lot of damage. I don't know about that. Oh. I've actually never explored this area up top here after taking down the Great Cursed Wood. Oh. Okay, we can't do anything with this area, but Seers of the Sunless Realms call for cooperation and be summoned as a phantom. We're just getting summoned for cooperation all day today, huh?
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandad. Remember?
Holy Night Hauser to follow. Shit. Dude, he's got a lot of HP or something, like, holy crap. Power within, huh? Dude, yeah, he's got a lot of HP. He got me good with that one. Oh dang, he could have parried me. Shit, shit, shit. Oh my gosh. That is so much. Come on. No! Crap. Okay. I guess I messed that up. So now I gotta use a heftier weapon. Maybe the claymore. I know I always keep using the claymore, but all the other weapons are massive and they don't do as much damage just yet as the claymore does. Because I buffed that weapon so much in my previous playthrough.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandad. Remember? Good night, Grandad.
Where's she going?
Oh, there you are. I'm I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last. May I take a vow to serve you as a knight?
Hell yeah, you can.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight, wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If I may ever be of assistance, I am your knight forever and true. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
So I guess she's a new NPC that we can call upon whenever, I guess. Actually.
Welcome home, speak.
It's still the same amount? Oh my god.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Okay. Is he still here?
Now invade and... Come on, give yourself...
Get myself to Rosaria. I guess I can. Now that we have... Do we have a pale tongue? Not have one in our possession. I guess we can offer one pale tongue out of the 6 that we have. Oh, we're almost there though. Oops. I might have to cut it here in a moment, guys. Hopefully Cirrus doesn't hate us for this. Oh, look who it is. Just shows up out of nowhere like a fart in the wind. I know that didn't make sense. It's usually the other way around where he just disappears like a fart in the wind.
Ah, so you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for them, otherwise you are free to put it off.
So that kind of gives the indication that Leonard here is not very nice compared to the others. Granted, they did invade us, but he is a cruel one. A cruel one at that. Still not here. Uh-oh. I think she's pissed. Because she is standing up and she drew her sword.
I see that you are now your path is wholly different to mine. Gentle unkindled. If we meet again, it will be as adversaries.
But I like you.
Gentle unkindled. I bid if we meet.
I'm sorry. Gomenasai. She has a talisman and her sword drawn. I wonder what this means for us now. My first playthrough, I didn't encounter her anywhere, so I don't know that she will fight us at some point. I hear somewhere else later that we can fight her, but I think someone mentioned that it was the Pit of Hollows. So we'll go there and take a look. No? Nowhere to be found, but we have something here. Sunset home. Oh, that was the stuff that what's-his-face was wearing. Helm of Holdrick, Holy Knight of the Sunless Realms. This light gold helm, named for its sunset hues, is faded and wrapped in tainted rags. The sorry fool was known to wander the battlefield as a crazed ghoul, lashing out at friend and foe alike. There's some gangster stuff going on here with that tilt. Pretty neato, but yeah, I guess we can rock this. I dig it. I don't dig it as much anymore. That's better. Kind of curious now. Like, I'm curious if she ever Kind of curious as to like if she'll still help us, even though she says, yeah, you know, I shouldn't really dwell on it too much, but I don't know, I'm just kind of tried to get the best ending. I should have never, I guess I'll do it on the next playthrough then, yeah. She was the best. But hey, you know what? I'm glad that she was able to, you know, kill her grandfather. No big deal. And he's not here this time. Actually, from what I just read, there's an item that can be found out there. With much rolling. I think it's... this. Sunset Shield. Shield of the Holy Knights of the Sunless Realms. Engraved with a brilliant flame crest that burns brightly within the Order's customary sunset colors, this design symbolizes those who both harbor and oppose the power of flame. It has a parry skill. Wait. It has a good effect against lightning, but I don't think it's that great. We did collect it, however, so hopefully the next playthrough, if I do another playthrough on this character, will be to get things done right and not even join Rosaria's fingers. 'Cause I mean, I didn't need to, I guess, and I kind of regret it now because we can't summon Cirrus anymore. And I think she's really cool as a character, but I wish we could like learn a little more about her. But it's whatever, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. She's pretty cool in my eyes.
That is what.
Oh, we need Titan Charms.
Pretty big, I don't.
Do you have anything to say?
Oh,
New to
hello,
say.
hand in one. You can keep as...
Guess not. Well, we have yet to meet patches. We haven't gotten the greatsword of the Lothric Knight. But we do have the Lothric Knight sword. So I might purchase this later, but I don't know, we'll see. I don't... wait. Okay, you just have regular stuff. I do have two of these. Okay, yeah, see, we can buy Titanite scales and Twinkling Titanite through Grey Rat, now that he's ventured off in Irithyll. Although we can only buy like 2 of these. Is there 2,000? No, not 2 of these, more than 10, more than 12, I can't quite figure out the math, but either way.
Goodbye. Oh, this place.
And then all our regular friends here. I almost thought you disappeared there around me for a moment. Couldn't see you. Then our poor little nun here. I'm gonna try my best not to screw this up. Or rather, I have yet to screw this up. I highly praise that one right there, because that's how you mess up her quest line. From what I've read and experienced, so highly advise against that. Although Morn has yet to show up, so far so good, I guess. Man, now I feel bummed out that I messed up with Cirrus. Because I wanted to see what else we could do with her in terms of like lore-wise, I guess. Like if she has anything else to say about certain things. But I think at this point we're gonna stop it here, guys. And then maybe the next time I'm online, you guys will be able to experience different attire, different weaponry. We'll see. I don't know. Whoa. Delete. Anyway, catch you guys later. I don't know when the next time I'll be on, but for some of you who might pay attention, maybe I'll be on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. I'm going to be busy the next couple of days with work and whatnot, so you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.